Nearly 200 people gathered on Saturday to protest the fatal shooting of a man by police officers. The 29-year-old, known as Mark Duggan, was shot in an exchange of gunfire as the police conducted a pre-planned operation. But protesters say an explanation for his death has not been given.
Without an umbrella, I'm thinking of pills to take. I'm tired of having new bills today. I'm tired of having these bills to pay. So close to having to steal today. Low cash. I feel a bit ill today. I'm not even thinking about meals today. Get my head out of trouble, not like Lewinsky, though. I need a bill today. For the bills I'm giving, I hand bills today. For a show that I'm on for 2 bills today. I'm thrilled I might cut down the
started out with justifiable grievances against poverty and social inequality, rapidly gets hijacked by thuggery, hooliganism and wanton vandalism. Now tonight,
raindrops keep falling on my head, keep falling on my head, keep falling on my head.
Demonstration. So we are seeing the disaffected basically standing up here and saying we're not going to take it anymore and we're going to take to the streets.
Drip, drop, doesn't it suck when you do something that doesn't work out? You try so hard, but a grey cloud's form. You start to think just how much more.
Very clear message from students here today, Chairman, that they are angry about these cuts. They told me today they're going to continue to protest regardless of the fact that the vote's now been passed. A lot of these kids not being able to go to school next year or think about attending university because they just simply won't be able to afford it.
Yeah. Inflation, inflation. Remember when the bus was 40p? Can't do nothing but these crazy fees. Look up in the sky and all I see, raindrops keep falling on my head, keep falling on my head, keep falling on my head. They keep falling, raindrops keep falling on my head, keep falling on my head, keep falling on my head. They keep falling,
raindrops keep falling on my head, through the roof onto my bed, and I wake up soaking wet. Don't you hate
Oliver Adams from the EU referendum campaign, he predicts more violent protests are ahead in the UK as the worst is yet to come.
I can't take it. Raindrops above my head. This morning when I woke up from bed, was thinking of things that I had to get, a gift for my sister and mum, and then I thought, no cash.
You go into a college, half the students aren't certain they can afford to be there next year because the educational maintenance allowance is cut. I mean,
impressed.
raindrops keep falling on my head, keep falling on my head, keep falling on my head.
Scratch, you get me the right thing out here, because obviously there's no youth club out here, you get me, we're on the streets, innit, so when we see a riot and that, we're getting involved in it.
Like, it's the government's fault. I don't know, Conservatives, yeah, whatever who it is.
It's not our fault, bro. It's not our fault, it's the council.
a lot of these young people, they are criminals, yes, but there's a disengagement. They feel no one at the top of society, in government or city hall, cares about them or speaks for them. They have no prospect of a job.
Of England warned David Cameron and George Osborne about this. He told them you cannot do this kind of savage cuts without social unrest.
Fearlessness, they don't care. They don't have a stake in society. But this is anger and it's disaffection.
Crowds say they're going to gather until they get answers and justice.
We need justice. That's what they're crying out for. What you hear over there is what people need. They're crying for justice. And we can't ignore that. It is right that that shouldn't have happened, but it is right that this community should have questions that it has answered. And until those questions are answered, I don't think we can effectively rebuild the community we want to rebuild. That's all I'm going to say for now.